So we have just finished the fairy gathering up here in Lake Atitlan, and I'm here with BraveHeart. Hi, BraveHeart.
Hi.
Tell me, what's your connection to Lake Atitlan and this place?
Oh, I came here a year and a half ago for 2 weeks of Spanish school to learn Spanish, and I fell in love with the place and decided I was going to live here forever. But I live across the lake in San Pedro, La Laguna, and I really am attracted to this place. I like the weather, I like the scenery, I like the people, I love the place, the nature. And how simple it is to live here, and how cheap it is to live here. But I went through sort of a, like the honeymoon was over. I went through a period where I was feeling less like the infatuation bubble burst, and I wasn't sure where I wanted to be. And I actually had just decided that I'm not going to stay in Lake Atitlan, that I'm going to go somewhere else. Mexico, back to the States, who knows. But then I discovered this gathering, and that's shifting things for me.
Thank you. So, how was the gathering for you? What did it mean for you? What's in you now after you've been here for 2 weeks with us?
Well, big shift. What I was missing before was, although I had made good friends, extranjeros, the expats here, and also the locals, there's not much of a gay scene, or I just wasn't feeling connected as a queer Faerie guy, and I don't know what, but it just felt like something was missing. So coming here and connecting with the fairies, reconnecting with the fairies has been wonderful. When I first got connected to the fairies, what was it, 25 years ago, I felt like they saved me, like I finally found my tribe. And then I drifted away. It's been a while since I've been to gatherings, and coming back, I feel again this connection that there's something that I can really connect with the people and the tribe and the culture, the heart circle. It's interesting because this is a small group, and everybody here has just been going to gatherings for maybe a few years, year and a half maybe, and I've been going for 20 or 30 off and on. So all of a sudden I'm an elder here, and that's been interesting, kind of sharing some of the fairy history and tradition with the fairies is awesome. It's also really awesome connecting with the European fairies. I've never been to Voltaire yet. I will, and this is my first gathering outside of the States, and it will not be my last.
Bringing all this fairy energy now to Guatemala from all kinds of countries all over the world.
Yeah.
So, looking at this piece of land, which is like the first fairy land acquired here in the region, can you tell me about what's gonna happen here on the land?
Yeah, we did some really great visioning here. Really, the purpose of the gathering was to vision what the land is telling us, what we want to do here. And so we have this camp, the fire pit here, which is pretty much the center of the land. The land is, 2,000 square meters, is that right?
Yeah.
And 4 quadras, I think they call it, 3.5 quadras. And there's a big old grandfather avocado tree that you're looking at there. We're surrounded by coffee plants, and so when you go inside there, under the canopy, it feels definitely very sacred. The tree is over 100 years old. And there's banana plants and lots of avocado trees and a few papaya trees and lemon trees and some other things. So we've been harvesting the land, lots of avocados and limes and oranges, and next year there'll be even more. So we're planning on, we had a tent up there at the high part of the land, and a big tent for people to stay in. And we're planning on building a structure for like inside circles and meditation, and maybe for people to sleep in when they come in the future. We're also planning on building a kitchen and a dishwashing area and bathroom here, or shower area here. And we're staying in a house that we're renting that's just on the adjacent property right now. But we hope to build it all on this land right here. And also just build some tent pads. I had a space for my tent right there, for my little one-person, two-person tent. And there's lots of space. We're hoping next year we'll have 20 people here, and build lots of little tent pads for people to have their own space. And yeah, beyond that, we're just gonna let it evolve slowly.
So it feels to me like you're really feeling like you want to get your feet on the ground here and
Yeah.
contribute to make things happen.
Yeah. I actually didn't. I didn't really expect that. It wasn't like I came here planning to commit, but it became really obvious as we were doing the visioning that I am coming back. I can definitely commit to being part of planning the next gathering, and so yes, I'll be back.
Wow, great. Anything you'd like to add?
You know, I just want to add that this place is one of the things I really love about it is everybody has an intention of trying to integrate with this place in an organic way and harmonize with the land and the culture and the people and the neighbors. And that means, you know, not necessarily, you know, frolicking around naked everywhere and, you know, kind of putting it in everybody's face. It's figuring out how to be sensitive to the community that we're in. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have to hide. It doesn't mean we have to hide, but we're still figuring out what that means. And it feels great to me. The Mayan cosmology, the Mayan culture, philosophy is, I think, aligns a lot with, it could really inform how we can be as fairies. It's more ancient than Christianity for sure. And so that is very exciting. So I'm really happy to be here in this place and discover more of what it has. Why here, you know, like discover why I'm here and why I'm attracted to this place. And it's definitely unique. It's not anything like what I've found in the States. So.
Oh, thank you, BraveHeart.
Thank you.
Yeah, interview was by Faerie. Thank you very much for listening.